I'm Shay Russell for mining.com.au, and joining me today is Paul Locke, the Managing Director for Pan Asia Metals. Paul, it's great to see you again. How are you?
Yeah, good, Shay. How are you?
Good, thank you. Fantastic to have you back on, especially with news like this hitting the market on Monday, the 18th of November. Let's start with the very impressive $35 million investment that has just happened to Pan Asia. Tell me, can you talk me through what this will mean for the company?
Well, this actually means quite a lot, Shay. The key is it's a 4-year equity line, and we have the right but not the obligation to draw on it. If we draw on it, it's based on a window of historical pricing, like a typical VWAP when you draw or when you do a placement. It's at a 10% discount, which is in line with the market generally. We're effectively, instead of placing to a small institutional investor or retail investors, we're placing to an equity fund, an alternative equity fund. That equity fund is taking a position in the company at a fixed price, and their objective is to make money. So they want to see us grow, and they want to make as much money as possible, exactly like all of our shareholders do. So they're aligned with us.
It's fantastic that you've been able to seek financing through a company that's aligned with you. But also, too, I sort of would like to tap into the background of Global Emerging Markets Group. Now, you obviously have a strong financial background. So can you elaborate a little more on what Global Emerging Markets do, but also to how this exactly aligns with your company?
Okay, well, Global Emerging Markets, or GEM, has been around for a long time. They've got a US $3.4 billion fund. They've done over 570 transactions. I can't say over how many years, but I think we're talking 15 or 20. And GEM is actually a professional equity investor. When they look at companies, they're not looking to place money to make a quick turn. They're looking to place money in companies where they see a management team with a lot of skin in the game, and also they see potential in the assets and the performance of management. So, when we look at the resource market right now, it's on its knees in a sense. Most companies have had a very tough 18 to 24 months. But what is the management team actually doing? So we don't pursue trendy assets. You won't see me throwing money at niobium or antimony or something like that, because I know that the market will never suck up the production that's on the books there. So we're looking at markets which are deep. And GEM's looking at companies like that and saying, okay, these guys aren't just chasing the next trend. They're actually trying to build a proper company. So they're professional investors. One of the key points too is that GEM is investing at a fixed price, like a normal placement. A lot of these alternative financings, sometimes they're labelled at the monies or ATMs, which is actually incorrect. But they're called ATMs, and those style of facilities are recycling cash. The facility provider will give the company $1 million, say, and then they'll go into the market and sell shares to get that $1 million back to pay for the next tranche. And that's where you get your death spiral. So very, very much different facility.
Finally, I just want to draw attention to potentially some even more exciting news for Pan Asia Metals, and that is the name change coming to
Pan Asia Metals. We're called Flagship. We will be called Flagship Minerals Limited, I hope. So the reason for the name change is Pan Asia Metals has Asia in the name. We were exclusively an Asian-focused mineral explorer. We've got 2 projects in Chile, 2 very good projects. The name Asia doesn't really fit with that. So what we're doing is making a break from that exclusivity in Asia to include our projects in Chile. But it doesn't mean that we're excluding Asia. Very much different. Even though lithium is at very low prices, we've still got a solid project there. And if lithium turns around, that project should do pretty well.
It sounds like the new name, should it be confirmed, is going to take the company into a great direction leading into 2025. Listen, Paul, I want to say thank you so much for being here. Excellent news coming out of Pan Asia, soon to be Flagship Minerals. Thank you so much for your time today. I can't wait to speak with you again.
Thanks, Shay. Talk soon.